Hello and welcome to my build and review of the Cal-re-A. This is from the Black Knight squad and it was first in the Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom movie. So this cost me 40 quid from Forbidden Planet, comes on 12 sprues, has 8 weapon effects sprues, a pet sheet for the wing effects, some stickers, and it took about 6 to 7 hours, but a lot of that was due to the painting that I've done on the video. So as I've mentioned before, I want each video to demonstrate something unique to that kit, instead of just being a plain build. This kit comes with these purple metallic stickers for the gems. I'm not a massive fan of them, so taking a look at where they go and how they fold onto these parts, specifically for these parts, there's another bit for the backpack at the top there. Given the choice, I hate stickers, it's a no. So instead, as I said, I'm going to paint these. And I'm going to do that by masking off these gems. There's another little bit of purple that's on the backpack itself. And then what I'm going to do is, I've got some spray paint, some Tamiya spray paint. I'm going to paint these purple myself. I'm really not a big fan of the stickers. These ones are kind of pretty in a way because they are a purple metallic. But I just hate using them. They always look a bit tacky. They start peeling. So given a choice, I will tend to use Gundam markers instead, or paints itself. I've not really done any masking personally. This is one of the first times I've really done it. It did take a little while, say about 2 hours, to mask everything, paint it, and then tidy up afterwards. So I've got some holders, some crocodile clip holders that you use for painting stuff. I use them for my Warhammer, so luckily I already had them in stock. And masked everything off. Getting it all ready so I can take it downstairs and paint it out. So I don't use aerosols indoors unless you've got a really good setup. Here's the paint that I've picked. So this paint is a Tamiya colour. It's a blue violet. I don't think it cost me too much, about £7-8. And it's not a 1-for-1 match with those purple stickers, but purple's purple, right? So this is after I've painted them all. Like I said, I just took it outside. You can see my rather fetching blue glove there. Again, I do recommend using gloves whenever you do anything with paint. It just makes life easier and you can get 100 for a tenner. I'm using some methylated spirits there. I use this on my Warhammer models to tidy up any paint overspill. And this works perfectly on this. It's not going to deteriorate the plastic. I'm being quite careful to only use a small amount as well. And once I've tidied up all the mistakes, I can then unmask them. So again, I'm not very used to this. This isn't something I'm an expert in. I've watched a few videos and trying to figure out for myself as well the best ways to do this. I found using my tweezers or the hobby knife to get underneath the masking tape was a good way of doing it. And I think they've come out quite well. It took a little bit of tidying to get rid of any overspray, but I think they've come out quite well. So now moving on to the wings. I'm going to show the assembly for this. Again, the focus for these videos is on something unique for those builds, and I think these wings are very unique. They do come in 2 modes, I suppose you could say. There's a mode I'm going to build in a second, which is the basic, almost like backpack mode, and that just uses the parts that you can see on the screen already. The way these click together and combine to form the bigger sort of closed wing look is really quite nice. And those purple gems against the white and the gold, it really pops. It's a great colour combo. It's quite a classical colour combination, that white, purple and gold, very regal, but these go together quite nicely. It's really straightforward, really simple. It's a lot of the same part basically, and then once you start clipping them onto these gold bits here, what you can do at that point is you can combine them into 2 sets. They go onto the backpack itself. Sorry for going out of shot there, showing my amateurish there. And it looks pretty cool. I really like it. I think it looks great with those purple parts on there. It's The model looks great as it is, in the white and gold. I think it's the first chance to show it on screen properly. But that's not what all of you have come to see probably, and that's not why I bought the model. The reason I bought the model is because it does come with some really cool effect parts for the wings, and they go on these larger gold plastic parts. So you take them all apart and then you start peeling off. It says PET. I'm not sure what PET stands for. I'll pop something on screen for what the acronym actually stands for. But they're just these thin plastic effect parts. They look great. They fit on quite easily. It's just a couple holes and a notch. And then you cover them with one of the parts that went on the backpack. I don't know if you've noticed yet, but you're not going to use those purple parts. So even though the first part of the video is me painting gems purple, and I spent probably a third of the build doing that, I'm not actually going to use them for the final model. I bought it for these effect parts. This is the reason I got the model, and once you put it on there, you can see it looks great. So just popping that winged backpack on the model. And taking a quick look at the weapons, it comes with these 2 sabres with this red effect part, as well as a gun. And then you get 8 of those weapon sprues, and you can see they come with these beam effect parts, which you then put into the remaining parts of the backpack, the ones with those purple gems. They can then get displayed on a weapon base, like Ariel's weapon base. I'm not going to do that, it'll be too cluttered. This brings us on to the final review. So some of the pros. Those wings, they look incredible. It's an incredible design. It's got a bit of a Final Fantasy Knight crossed with a Gundam vibe. The weapons are pretty cool. I love those beam sabers, especially the red effect parts. And 40 quid isn't bad for the amount of kit you get here. It's definitely more than just a normal high grade. It also has just this incredible shelf presence. When you display it, it will dominate a shelf. It's a pretty easy kit to make. There's no real complex parts. And again, for the pros, those wings. Now, there are a couple cons. Those purple stickers, I just hate stickers. Please don't use them. Use colour separated plastic Bandai. And after painting those gems purple, I didn't even use them in the final display. So that was a bit daft. But for cons, that's kind of it. And my final score is a must buy. If you're into Gunpla and you like Gundam, buy this kit. 40 quid gives you so much kit and it looks incredible. Who can't like that design? Thank you for watching. Please like, comment or subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye.